have problems combining multiple tables or files, I have a solution for you. In this video, I will show you how to combine multiple files or tables together if you have one common column and 6 different ways how to do that. And everything depends on the result you want. So if you are interested, keep on watching. So first of all, I have 2 tables. First table is with ID, name and country. So I have 4 rows with different IDs, different names and different countries, and I would like to combine this table with table 2. And here I have again ID, name, but now I have units. And you can see that I have the same names as in the previous table. A few of those are Benedictus and Inga. To have better view for me is to see tables side by side. So here I have those, and as I said, we have few rows the same, so with ID 3 and ID 4. And now I would like to combine these 2 tables and to have full view of these tables. So of course I can just upload these tables to Power BI. And now through relationships, you see here, it's already connected. And I have a connection by ID, 1-to-1, and it seems like it's both just by default. So if I go and click, for example, name from table 1, country and units here, I have not the same result as I would like to. For example, as I said before, I would like to have the data from both of these tables, so with all the names, all the countries and all the units. And now I can see only those which are in both tables. So as I said before, we have Benedictus and Inga in both of tables. And we can manage this by going through transform data and choosing merge queries option. So here I have merge queries, and I can choose merge queries or merge queries as new. As new, it means that it will create another table, and merge queries, it means that it will add missing columns, all the columns which I will choose in this table 1. So for me, it's better to have merge queries as new. And here you go. You have to choose the tables you want to merge. I have to choose the column which will be the same in both tables. And of course, the data type should be the same too. So for example, if here I have number, in table 2 I should have numbers too. Or text, it has to be the same in both tables. So of course I can have, for example, the same values or different values in both tables. As you can see here, for example, in table 1 I have ID 1, but in table 2 I don't have it. But I have few the same IDs as 3 and 4, and I can choose join kind. And if you know SQL, it's the same thing, only you don't have to write any statement. So for example, here I have 6 options. I have left outer, right outer, full, inner, left anti and right anti joins. And it depends what you want to have in your merge table. After those 2 tables, table 1 and table 2 will be merged, and you have to choose the adequate option for you. So first of all, you can see some simple explanation. For example, left outer is then you have all from first matching from second. And what it means, I have some illustrations here. So for example, this one, if I had the table 1 here, the red one, and I have the table 2 here, so this, and here I have the same IDs. For example, if it's like table 1, this will be table 2. So I have the same IDs here in the purple, and this is the left join. It means that everything from the left side, including everything, these two tables contain the same values. Everything what is the same here. So in this example, I have left table, table 1, and right table, table 2. So left outer will be everything from the left one, so all these IDs and all these rows, plus everything that matches second table. So it will be units from table from ID 3 and ID 4. Now if we go into the right outer option, again I have some illustration. So now again, this is table 1, this one is table 2, and the left is just the same, everything from the left table, so from this blue one, and what is in both of them. And again, going back here, so everything from the right table, it will be table 2. So the IDs and units and names with ID 3, 4, 5, plus matching from the table 1. So it will be countries from ID 3 and ID 4, since they are both in both tables. Now the third option will be full outer, so all rows from both. Again, my representation is like this one. So again, I have table 1 the red one, table 2 blue one, and everything what's in both of them will be violet, I guess, or purple color. So it will be everything in both tables. And it doesn't matter if they have matching IDs or not. If they don't have, still it will be presented everything in the both tables. Now we have third option, inner, and it says only matching rows. So as simple as that, we have table 1, table 2, and everything what's matching here. So it will be only data with ID 3 and 4, since they are in both tables. And now the anti options, left anti and right anti. Left anti rows only in the first table, and right anti rows only in second. So left anti would be everything in the left table, but nothing from the right one. So now I have everything from table 1 except the rows with ID 3 and ID 4, since they are in table 2 too. So I have only ID 1 and ID 2 and represented rows. Now the right anti, I think you can guess it already, is this one. So everything from the table 2, but minus all the values which can be found in the table 1. So now I will have only the last row with ID 5, since it's not in the table 1, but ID 3 and 4 are, so they are missing from the result. And that's it. So it depends what you would like to see. So for example, if I choose inner, here I won't choose any fuzzy matching, and I'm not using this one, so I won't comment on it. So now, as I said, inner joined is everything in both tables, so should be everything with ID 3 and 4. and here you have like the matching number of rows. By pressing OK, it will generate me the merge one table, and here I have ID, name and country from the table 1, and here are the values from table 2 which I have to expand. So I have to press on these rows and select the columns which I would like to have. Since I already had the ID and name columns from the first table, so I won't need them. And then I can use the original column name as prefix. So for me it would be table2.units, but I don't need that too. I like the short table names, column names also. So here I have units, and we can see, so for example, free Benedictus, it should have 100 units, and English should have 58. And it's the same here. And now I have like the same view as I have here, except with this row, which are not matched anywhere. And now I can have another merge table. For example, as I said, if I want to have everything from both tables, I can choose outer join, since it does what I need to. Press OK. And now I have everything there. And table 2, I can again choose only units. But now you can see that, for example, here I have ID with null values, name and country, since I don't have anything in the first table, but I have it in the second. And to have like normal table as I would like to, I would need to delete this expand table to step. And now I have to choose to expand everything. So by pressing OK, I have again ID, name and units. And now I have like this missing row with ID 5 and the name Carolis with 97 units. And now I can have new calculated columns which will have all the IDs, names, country will stay the same since I don't have any information about Carolis there. And I have to, as I said, have the unique ID, the name, and then some additional information as country and units. And I have to create new columns. So I choose custom column. For me it would be IDs, since I already have ID and ID.1, and it will say this. So if ID from the first table equal, then I would like to see ID.1 from the second table, else give me the ID. That's it. So here I have all the IDs. Now I have to do the same with the name. Again, I would call it names. If name equals null, then name 1, else name. Okay, and here we have another column with all the names without any nulls. So now I can delete unnecessary fields, or first of all I have to decide what kind of data type I would like to have. So IDs for me will be a whole number, names text. And now I can move on to deleting. So I won't need ID, name 1, and ID one. And now I have all the necessary fields. So I have country, units, IDs, and names. Now we can close and apply this. Okay. And before, we saw that we don't have all the names and all the necessary information as we would like to. So now we have merged to table, and this was from table 1 and table 2. And I can put here names from merge to. Here I have all the names, then country they are from, and units. So now you can see that, for example, 97 units was coming from Carolus. But here I cannot see anyone who doesn't have any units. So for example, if you go here to the table 2, here I see that units will be assigned only to Benedictus, Inga, and Carolus, but to others from table 1 which don't have the units. So for example, it will be Odetta and Diva. So we won't have this data. But so if I go to the names and press option show items with no data, here I have Diva and Odetta. So now I have all the information necessary here. So now you know how to combine your data together, and there are only two things that you have to consider. One thing that you have to have one common column in all your files or tables, and the next one is that all these columns has to have the same data type. So I hope that helped, and if you have more questions, don't hesitate to write me. You can contact me via Facebook or Instagram, or of course comment below. And for more videos like this, you can see my next ones. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you are new to this channel, and comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for further videos. Have a wonderful day.